Today I'm going to teach you how to play "'Tis the Damn Season" by Taylor Swift in my cardigan. We could call it even, you could call me babe for the weekend. 'Tis the damn season, write this down, staying at my parents' house. Before we get started, I would like to thank today's sponsor, Elixir Strings. They are my string brand of choice for basically the past 7 years or so. If you're ever wondering what makes her tone sparkle, it's these strings right here. It just makes my guitars so bright and full. And also because these strings are coated, they're so much smoother on my fingertips and they last so much longer, which means less string changes. You can pick up a pack of Elixir strings at the link below. I'm going to teach you how to play this exactly how I would imagine Taylor playing this on the acoustic set of the Eras tour, which we've seen her do, but on piano. So we haven't seen a live guitar performance, but I'm going to use the chords that she typically uses. So we're going to capo up to the 5th fret here. I'm using my rose gold Guitar Goddess capo. You can find it right here. However, if this is not the lesson that you are looking for, if you want the lead line that you hear throughout the song, my husband actually did an entire lesson on it, and I'll link it right here for you. So for chords, we're going to start with an F over C major 7 sus 2 to G sus 4 to C major to A minor, and C over B. For strumming, we have just one pattern throughout the entire song, except for a few singular down strums that we'll encounter later. But let's just mute our strings just like this, and we have down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Our first progression takes place during the intro and verses and a little bit in the bridge, but we'll get to the bridge later. So focusing on the intro and verse right now, our chord progression is going to be F over C to G sus 4. So you'll play this progression twice in the intro. And then you're going to play it 4 times in the verse. If I wanted to know who you were hanging with, well, I was gonna would have asked you. It's kind of cold, the fog's a windshield blast, but I felt it when I passed you. It's the ache in you, broken by the ache in me. If it's all the same to you, it's the same to me. We can call it even, you can call me babe for the weekend. Our second progression takes place in just the first chorus, and it's gonna start off with 2-ish measures of C, but we're actually going to end the last part of C with C over B, and we're gonna transition into A minor for 2 measures, and then we're gonna have 2 measures of G sus 4. So just to give you a little look of what that progression is gonna sound like, we're gonna have C again, C over B, A minor, G sus 4, so that's C to C over B to A minor, very quick transitions in there. If that's something that you struggle with, feel free to check out my beginner course or my 7-day practice planner. It gives you everything you need to know on how to properly practice your chord transitions and really put an entire song together. We could call it even, you could call me babe for the weekend. 'Tis the damn season, write this down, staying at my parents' house, and the road not taking looks real good now. It always leads to you in my hometown. I parked my car right between the Methodists and the school that used to be ours. Our third progression takes place in both the second and third choruses, and it's very similar to our first chorus, but it's more of an extended chorus and just a little different. So we're gonna have our first 2-ish measures of C major to C over B, 2 measures of A minor, and then we flip back to the beginning of the progression. So we skip the G sus 4, go back to C, the C over B, A minor, and then we're gonna end on G sus 4, 2 measures. We could call it even, you could call me babe for the weekend. 'Tis the damn season, write this down, staying at my parents' house, and the road not taking looks real good now. Time flies, messy as the mud on your track tires, now I'm missing your smile, hear me out. We could just ride around, and the road not taking looks real good now, and it always leads to you in my hometown. Our fourth and final progression takes place during the bridge, and it starts off with our 2-ish majors of C, to our quick C over B, 2 measures of G sus4, 2 more measures of C, but just C this time, then 2 measures of A minor, 2 measures of G sus4. I'm gonna make that a little bit better. That's better. And then we're going to have this like tail end of the bridge that's actually our reverse progression. So it's going to be F over C to G sus4, and you're gonna repeat that 4 times. Sleeping half the day, just for old time's sake. I won't ask you to wait if you don't ask me to stay. So I'll go back to LA, where my so-called friends to write books about me if I ever make it. I wonder about the only soul who can tell which smiles I'm faking, and the heart I know I'm breaking is my own. To leave the warmest bed I've ever known, so we could call it even. Even though we're leaving, yours for the weekend, tis the damn season. We could call it even, you could call me babe for the weekend. Now we're gonna jump to the bottom of the 3rd chorus and just close out the song. So we have, and the road not taking looks real good now, and it always leads to you in my hometown. And it always leads to you in my hometown. And that is how to play "'Tis the Damn Season" on guitar. If you have a song that you would like to request, you can send it to me right here, and I will catch you in the next lesson.